Hey, 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 hello, hello. I think I've got a good stream. Let me go to my channel and just check it. Good morning, and good morning. Also, I'm super interested in hearing what this. Check it. Good morning, and good morning. Oh, we don't hear enough of that music in the background. I want more of this music. Alright, we're almost there. Okay. I'm going to turn the music up just a little bit more. I'm going to let this, I don't know if it's going to go out. By it, I mean the notifications. So if they don't go out, it is what it is what it is, and we will just continue on. Now, if you notice, let me move this over here. I do have my cards out here, and I want to talk to you guys. First of all, welcome to the newbies. Welcome to the newcomers. This is Lisa with Heart of Inspiration, and if you found this and you're watching this replay, I'm usually not this discombobulated, but I am coming from the Oracle headquarters, and the Oracle headquarters, the Oracle is in. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Please consider liking and subscribing. And for my return frequent flyers, you're back again, huh? Baby, it's some things going on. Thank you for rejoining me. I don't know about you, but the last few days, not only, as most of you by this point know, my grandmother transitioned Saturday, March 9th at 7:40 p.m. Central Standard Time, because it wasn't daylight savings yet. And I thought that it was that the things I was experiencing had more to do with her and her transition than anything else. I mean, I knew there was plenty of energies going on. I knew about the new moon, all of these things, right? About Mercury retrograde, about Pisces season, about the fact that we're about to come into the last of the supermoons. Good morning, Mary. The last of the supermoons in the trilogy of supermoons, and we will not have another one until 2020. So I thought that a lot of what I was experiencing had much more to do with Grandma transitioning than it had to do with the downloads occurring. Until yesterday. I've been getting some hits to my crown chakra, which I erroneously attributed to Grandma. I apologize, my dear. Hits, I mean like thunderbolts, it feels like, hitting my crown. And then yesterday, ears ringing. My ears are still somewhat ringing. It comes and goes. And this intense feeling of, I'm telling you something you gotta know. So I wanted to give everybody this awakening alert because it's happening, right? Again, this download, and I feel like it's very much a collective download that is occurring, and that we have to be cognizant and aware of. So we're going to use the chalkboard. I have a new chalkboard. I just didn't bring that chalkboard down. So let's talk about, so if you are Here we go. Because I don't have any way to put this on the board. If your ears are ringing, and I mean like that high pitched, like, that's typically a sign that you are receiving a download. Okay? If you are getting hits to your crown, hits to crown, typically a sign that you are getting a download. What else? Either sleep a lot or sleepless nights. You're getting a download. And I'll tell you why. In either state, either when we're asleep, we're more awake, we're more pliable, where it's easier for source to get us information, or for our spirit guides, or for our angels. It's easier to get us information when either we're sleeping or we're so stinking darn tired that we might as well be a walking sleeping person. Okay? Those are signs you're potentially getting a download. This is one I don't think a lot of people talk about. And I think a lot of us, we're always feeling like we have to say something. That something is pretty crappy. Always feeling like we have to say something, but you don't know what to say. Always feeling like you have to say something, but you don't know what to say. Sometimes when we're having these downloads, when we're receiving information, and our spirit has yet to process it all. Okay? Our spirit has yet to process it all. Yeah, I would say since the full moon last month, it's been a lot. But it's ramped up, I've noticed. It ramped up before the 3/11. And now it's in high gear in anticipation of the full moon. The supermoon on the 19th. A lot of times what will happen is we'll get a lot of information. There'll be a lot of things that we get down deep in our soul and our spirit. And we don't have the words to say it. But we feel like we need to share it. And we know it's important. But we don't have the words to even, in a third dimensional world, say it with any logical sense. So what do we do? What is this download all about? This download, to me, is a download that will increase empathy, intuition, telepathy, so this is what this download's doing for us. This download is increasing our empathy, which feeds our intuition. If I can't sense what's going on spiritually with you, I can't empathize, and I can't have, hello heaven, I can't, my intuition, my knowledge about what's happening, because all intuition is a knowing in my spirit of what's happening outside of me, or could potentially happen to you, or is happening to you now or in the future, or potentially in the past. You can see it. It's increasing the download's increasing our empathy so that it will increase our intuition. It is also increasing our ability for telepathy. And I say telepathy, not necessarily even mind to mind, but spirit to spirit. I think we've had it all wrong. I know this is super heavy for early in the morning. I am going super hard in the paint for early in the morning. I apologize. But I had to get this out this morning before I may have to do some things that are not as heavy later on today. We have telepathy, and I think we're going to start to see that there's a different definition to telepathy than what we have typically known, heretofore known it to be. Heretofore, we have thought that telepathy was speaking mind to mind. It is not speaking mind to mind. It is speaking spirit to spirit. Because that's our true mind. That is not constrained by 3 dimensions, or 4, I should say. And because our true mind, because our spirit is not constrained by 4 dimensions, it is also not constrained by the laws that govern this dimensional world. So I firmly believe that the whole reason I had this whole experience with Grandma was so that I could experience this speaking to someone that is yet still in their body in a telepathic manner that I was comfortable with. Because we hear our spirits in our mind anyway, beloveds, right? We hear our spirits in our mind. I know this is super heavy, you guys. We hear our spirits in our mind. Or we think that's where we hear it. That's where the translation happens. So we think it's a thought, but it's not really a thought. It's not really a 3rd dimensional thought. So telepathy, different than what we've ever known it before. And wisdom, and I mean ancient wisdom. I mean the wisdom, the ability to look into the old ways and old thoughts and see the new. And see what's coming up. So I'm going to pull one card. Which one do you want? We're going to pull one card for the collective for the morning. And there we have it. The Hierophant. Hopefully you guys could see that. The Hierophant. Hello, Shonda Rise. Hello, beautiful. Please go to her channel. She's on late at night, y'all. So if you're not really, if I'm on way too early, she's on late at night. I've been trying to catch you, honey, but I've been exhausted. Everything going on with Grandma and everything, you know, getting ready. We have the Hierophant, guys. This is all about faith. Here, I'm going to put this over here too. Remember I said deep knowledge. See, the depths that we're going to and the level of the faith that we're going to and the knowledge and wisdom, the knowledge and knowing, the knowledge and intimacy with spirit that we're going to. You got to be ready. Okay, we have to have this understanding that it's all going to be okay and that it's nothing negative. So let's stop looking at us being, thank you, Shonda. Let's stop looking at these downloads and these energetic hits as negative. No, we can't sleep. Our bodies are like, what is going on, right? Our bodies are like, I didn't ask for this. But our spirit needed the extra download. We have to stop looking at them as negative. We have to stop looking at the transits and the energies that they bring as negative. We have to stop looking at all of our entire environment as negative and accept it for what it is teaching us. And opening up doors and opening up portals and opening up ways for us to experience true fifth and sixth dimensional living while still being in the third dimensional world. Because pretty soon, the desire is, the plan is for us to be living for this way of life, of this telepathic, intuitive nature, spirit-led beings. That is to be the natural order of things. That is to be where we're always supposed to be. That's supposed to be the set point. I don't know how long that's going to take for the remainder of humanity to get there. But some of us are getting there before others, so we can help them come along. Okay. I know I went heavy and hard in the paint, y'all, this morning. I had to get that off my chest. Because later on I'll be doing readings, and you know how that gets sometimes. It gets a little lightweight for me and a little too much tea. Okay, I'm going to let y'all go because I got to get to work. I'll be on, but it'll be much later tonight. Because I'm going to be taking off the next couple of days after today as we prepare to have the memorial service for my grandmother. So I'll be on a little bit later on tonight, and I really do appreciate you all watching. And those of you that are going to watch later, I know the alerts didn't necessarily go out because, you know, this is my third alert now. And this will be my fourth alert in 24 hours, and YouTube only likes us to do 3 a day. Anyway, so you all, if you wish to work with me, please, all the information is in the description box below. Please go to heartoftheInspiration.net to work with me via coaching, energy work, readings, and please consider signing up for the conference. It is going to be amazing, but we'll talk more about that later. That's okay. Whoever is supposed to hear it live heard it live, and whoever is supposed to watch it later on the replay will see it later on. I'm not worried about it. Okay? So I'll see you all later on this evening. Peace, blessings, love, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love each and every one of you. Namaste. Bye, guys.